welcome to Joe T. I'm Jody, and let's spill that coulda been love tea. Episode 4, and the fight ban has been lifted, and it is a good thing it has because all hell has broken loose this episode. Matumbo has been set loose. She has evolved into Godzilla and broken up this whole villa. This is gonna cost a lot of money out of Druski's pocket because she's broken a lot of shit that he was probably just renting. I actually think that they've been pushing Matumbo's buttons behind the scenes. She's been almost foreshadowing all episode that she can kill these bitches, that we don't know who she is. Even at the gossip box, someone said that she's secretly a tranny and trying to start this rumor about her.
But rumors are going around that Matumbo's a tranny. She got a bulge for real.
You can Google it. You can Google that shit. You can Google that shit. And who the f wrote that shit? Come on.
Which is obviously not true. Sexy Red was here, and Perks just had to come and bring her big ass head into ruining her moment. It kind of pissed me off because everybody had their moment. Obviously having Sexy Red here is a big thing. Everybody loves Sexy Red. Matumbo's been pretty quiet. She's just minding her business. She's in the background, and this is the one that you have to choose. Like, really, this is the one you wanted to ruin her moment.
It's okay. I can't believe and I broke. Get the f down, bro.
Okay,
Wow. But this is not your time. Please take your time, bro. Hold on.
She's got main character syndrome. It's not all about you. It's actually just not all about you. I fully support the Crashout because literally everybody was going to have their moment, but this froglet could not let anybody have 5 minutes without her being on the screen. And I know everybody's going to blame Matumbo for the Crashout and ruining the night, but Perks ruined the night. You actually could have just respected yourself and behaved for 1 hour while Sexy Red was there, not embarrass Druski in front of his friend. She's the one that kept swinging. Nobody should be blaming Matumbo for this because this little bitch kept swinging. She was the one throwing the punches. That's why I can also 100% understand why Matumbo kept saying this bitch needs to be taught a lesson and kept going after her because yes, someone needs to put her in her place. Who does she think she is? We have got this 5' nothing bitch jumping off of bars onto her head. Where's the respect? Like there was actually no reason for Perks to even be going this crazy on her. She didn't do nothing to you. You had to ruin her moment, and then you got pissed because she threw you off stage. She just flicked her like a little fly off the stage.
This is my time to come. Get up. See, she's not even strong. Get up. Don't, hey, come on, get the fuck up.
But we have to respect it because Matumbo's a straight crash out. I knew that eventually when she crashed out and had enough, it would be crazy, but it was more than I expected. She literally promised the American public that she will find this bitch and fight her. No matter where she goes, she will find her and they will fight every time. She would just keep finding her in every club she goes to and beat her ass.
America, I know I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna follow that to hell. I'm gonna go to whatever show you be at, to whatever tour you be at, and I'm gonna go fucking fight your ass in every single one of them.
She will follow her to the pits of hell. Have you ever heard a threat like that? I've never heard a threat like that in my life.
I'm gonna follow that to hell.
She's straight crazy. This is the type of bitch you don't want to play with. And not just is she crazy, she's nearly 7 foot tall. That's why we know that Perks has a few screws loose because you have to be crazy to be aggravating a girl like this. Not even the security guards could hold her off. There was like 4 to 5 security guards, even if there was that many, because I think Druski said there was like 3. She was pushing 2 security guards at one time, telling them, why are you holding me back? You know I'm gonna kill her. Just get out of my way and let me finish the job. I was impressed though. They were pretty strong because at one point she was literally kicking doors through and they were still restraining her. They were able to grab her. They were holding her back. They actually, yeah, they were pretty strong. But the way they edited this whole crash out was actually comedy gold for me.
Get me out of this. Oh, now you him. Let me show her. Fuck that bitch. Let me show her, bro. Let me show her, bro. Let me show her. You're not gonna question me. Get out.
At one point, they convinced me that she was possessed. I actually thought she was possessed by a demon because of the way they were editing her voice. It was obviously voice changers. It was like a superhero villain movie. You know the way when they always change Optimus Prime's voice and some shit? Like, that's what it was like. It was, you know?
Let me show her.
I thought that was her real voice though in that moment. Then we had her pacing the damn living room, sitting in silence while everybody is out clubbing, Druski said in the last episode, we don't do witness protection around here. This is love, not records. The security needed to stay with her to protect everybody else from her. He was walking around with her like it was a handler. Druski was the only one who was able to semi-control her, giving her a kiss and hugging her. I mean, that kind of calmed her down just a little bit, but only for about 10 minutes so he could get everybody else out of the house. But you actually can't convince me that Perks is normal. I think she has CTE. She has been dropped on her head about 5 times in 4 episodes. I don't know what she gets up to in real life. In the Coulda Been Love house, this bitch been getting dropped on her head every 2 hours. She definitely has to have CTE because there's no way after all of that you're upstairs putting on a Mortal Kombat outfit talking about you're going to beat her ass again.
You like my outfit, Selena?
You look like Superwoman.
I might have to whip that hoe again.
You didn't beat nobody's ass. You got your ass beat. Again. She obviously doesn't feel it because she keeps going back for more. I don't know what drugs she's on or what she's taking or I don't know, but she's not feeling all of these punches that she's catching. Maybe she doesn't catch any of them because she's so tiny. When security come to interject with these fights, they pick her up and they just catch all the punches for her. I don't know. But she doesn't seem to be thinking that she's getting beat up. You are like 5 foot tall, going against a 7 foot giant. I'm gonna need you to chill your ass out. To be honest, I don't need her to chill her ass out because it's entertainment. You know, it gets to a point. It actually gets to a point where you just need to chill and sit your ass down and give Druski your love or whatever the fuck you were doing in this episode. She was being a bit more lovey-dovey in this episode, and then they brought back the fighting and she said, fuck this shit, I'm gonna fight everybody. I am just disappointed that we missed out on Sexy Red's night because she's not coming back. But Sexy Red has some sort of bad luck because I watch streamers. When she came to Mafiathon, she literally was there the night the whole magician shit happened, so I think Sexy Red is bad luck. Stick to being a viewer, watch from home. Now in this episode, Druski has got these girls clubbing every night. No wonder they're losing their voices. One of the club nights, Druski got motion sickness, so he didn't even get into the club. He got to the club and then went home. It wasn't long into the night when he sent a car back to get Me Likey, and Me Likey ended up in Druski's room. Now she told the girls that they done everything. They were fucking sucking, but I don't buy it. If I was a betting woman, which I'm not, but if I was, I will bet that Druski wasn't even in the house that night. I don't think Druski has spent a single night in the house. I don't think he was in that bedroom. I think she was sent in there. Stay the night in the master suite, girl. Here's a nice oversized t-shirt. Here's a nice big bed. Here's a storyline. And here's an iced coffee in the morning. Now go and tell all these dumb bitches that you did whatever. Make up a story. Sell it. And that's what she did. She did a good job. I mean, it's not hard to tell these girls that whatever you want to tell them and they'll believe it. I don't think B-Tech Des believed it because she was like, oh, you slept with Druski. No, she didn't believe it. She didn't buy it.
He woke me up with coffee.
Hey guys.
He woke me up with coffee.
She sees the bullshit. But the girls are dumb and they're big mad. Especially Selena. I mean, I don't need to sell it to you that she's dumb. She's proved that in this episode because they've given her more speaking time and there's a reason that she shouldn't speak.
I'm sick.
Sick of what?
No, I'm just saying, like, I got sick.
Why, how did you come up with that calculation?
Well, it's simple fucking math.
I just talked to them. They said they're packing.
All right, shut the fuck up. Goddamn.
I cannot do that mathematician.
But you know who does think she's smart? Perks thinks she's too smart. She actually believes that Druski told her she's bipolar. I don't know if she's bipolar.
So you're not bipolar at all?
No.
There's no way, man.
You know what it really is? I might be too smart for my own good.
Maybe Strap is bipolar. I don't think Perks is bipolar. I just think she has a few screws loose. She thinks she's just too smart for the system and bitch, no, you're not. But when Bambi finds out that Me Likey slept with Druski, she's like, y'all knew about this and just let it slide. Y'all ain't done nothing about it. It's been a whole 24 hours and y'all just let it slide. So she went and full force slapped the bitch in the face.
So I'm not gonna lie, you my man for real?
Yeah. I'm fully charged. I'm ready to slap over this.
You really him?
Yeah, but I don't want to fight. Bambi!
But right before this, it was pretty ironic because Me Likey was like, I'll fight behind this dick. No, you won't fight behind nothing. Because literally when Bambi slapped the shit out of her, she was like, I'm going home. If Bambi doesn't leave, I'm going home. I was raised right. I have class.
I'm not fighting anybody. I have class. I was raised right.
No, you literally were saying that you would fight behind this dick, and then when somebody brought it to your face, I don't know how she didn't see that coming. Bambi literally threw that slap from a mile away, and then she cried about it and said that she's too classy and she was raised right. You're on OnlyFans. You're actually on OnlyFans. I mean, she contradicted herself a lot of times in this episode. She keeps calling Selena a hoe, and I'm not one that's gonna sit here and defend Selena Powell, but you're calling somebody a hoe for fucking and sucking when you're on OnlyFans and fucking and sucking for storylines. Even if it's not true, you're trying to sell that for clout. I think it's equal playing field. But after saying that she has class and she was raised right, she took it to the next level and starts disrespecting Bambi's baby.
Her baby's not even cute. Yeah, I took it there, fucking ugly ass baby.
Calling a like 2-month-old baby ugly and all this weird shit. It's like, you deserve to be slapped 10 times over. I do not feel sorry for you. In fact, cry harder. Bambi beat her harder. The reunion, she needs to get slapped again. Bambi wasn't finished though, because she still got this one-sided beef with Milkshake. But Strap said that Milkshake was chatting shit about Bambi's baby at the club. Now, Bambi seemed to confront her a little bit at the club, but Milkshake was adamant, I wasn't talking about your baby. I would be surprised if Milkshake was talking shit about her baby because she's a mum herself. But anybody that's talking shit about anybody's kids deserves to be jumped. But Bambi is too big and proud to be needing Strap to literally jump one girl with her. Like, you're actually too big for that. You and Milkshake are very equal playing field. I don't know if Bambi thinks that she's smaller than Milkshake. You're not. You did not need Strap to fight her with you. You could have just done that one-on-one. Strap could take Milkshake by herself. That's why it's not fair. Strap is like this size and she could take Milkshake by herself, so bringing her into the fight was not fair, because you also know Strap's never gonna turn down a fight. She's always gonna say yes. She's ready for anything. I think Strap could take Milkshake to the ground solo, so there's absolutely no reason that Bambi couldn't fight her on her own.
Me and my Strap, we came in a pink that big ass. That's a big. I won't find that hoe on my own.
And in my opinion, she's a straight bitch for that. Milkshake also doesn't actually seem like the type of girl that would fight, so she was pretty upset about it.
Man, cause I'm not no fighter. Like, I'll talk shit to you all day, but I'm not no fighter. That shit was so lame.
I did feel bad for her. If she did talk about her daughter, that's another thing, but I did feel bad for her that she literally got sneaked by 2 girls literally while she was just chilling. I haven't been a fan of Milkshake, but I was glad that Pitbully was there to comfort her and make sure she was okay. Bambi has gotten herself evicted. Now, I said that should have happened in last episode. I don't even know why she was still here this episode. It's not season 1. Yeah, Bambi's gone home. Pitbully and Mr. Man went from being arch enemies in the first 10 minutes of the season to now being the funniest duo in the house. They were literally tag team exposing Jumbotron because of her disgusting ass panties. I don't know if they were hers. Let me know if you think they were hers, okay? Because also in this video we seen Let Me Touch Him wearing no panties. I mean, we didn't see that. That would have been explicit, but she talked about it. Were they Jumbotron's panties on the ground? I mean, you can't tell over video and just from somebody dangling them, but they just didn't look big enough to be hers. But I did find it hilarious that they were just dangling that shit. Pitbully had gloves on. She was acting like it was a fucking forensic investigation. The shit was nasty though.
Look at these fucking cheesy ass draws. These oven baked ass, Ritz cracker filled ass, cottage cheese, blue cheese, crumbles. Who the BV is this, bro?
I mean, apparently it stunk. What's going on with all of them in there? Did they not wash? They don't shower? I mean, I don't understand how you can be that smelly. They have hygiene issues. They need to be promoting shower time more in that house. I'm sure that house actually stinks. I don't understand why one house has so many smelling allegations, because these allegations are happening just from the boat. Y'all shouldn't be walking around here smelling like that. If you're watching right now, go and take a shower. That's what we go and promote on this channel. You can't be smelling. The dumping this week made me very proud because we got rid of every bitch that I hate on this show. The Tekashi twins are no longer. They're dumb. They're dumb. They're stupid. Very stupid.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh?
I mean, it's fitting. The twins were split up and they were told, you guys can decide which one of you goes home. We'll let you decide. And they self-evicted. I told you guys in the last episode, if they got split up and one got dumped, they would self-evict. They cannot function without the other part of their brain. They might have been dropped on their heads as kids. I don't know why you wouldn't stay around and like keep the opportunity while you're self-evicting, because you need to be with your twin. Earth is also gone and will not be missed because Burley had like 30 seconds of screen time in every episode. I mean, they really tried. They tried to give her screen time, but there was nothing to show. I'm glad she's gone. She had horrible energy, even through a screen. I could only imagine being around the bitch. The only one I wasn't happy about is Crybaby. Let Me Touch Him. Druski, your reasoning was bullshit. Firstly, I'd obviously rather Selena go, but I feel like for her to be on the show, Druski probably signed a contract with her and she was like, I'm only coming if I'm allowed to stay the whole shit. So I don't think she would have came if she could have been evicted after one episode. But I definitely wanted Crybaby to stay over her. I guess we can stop stop calling her crybaby because she stopped crying in episode 1. But Let Me Touch Him is just such a long name, and I think she deserved a better name than that. But Druski, your reasoning was bullshit because you're saying you're dumping her because she wouldn't let you touch him. She was letting you suck him. On that date, she was ready to risk it all. She was just giving it up.
Can I suck it?
Yes. You want to say you can kiss him
All
right
right,
now?
no, we ain't gonna do it. Not right now.
And you said no. Then you dumped her because she didn't let you touch him. That's bullshit. You just had to dump somebody. I mean, you could have dumped somebody else. But I do guess this is where it'll get harder to dump more people because now it's more of just the big personalities in there. But she didn't go down quiet. She did not go down without a fight. She says she hates big guys anyway, so fuck you. Fuck Caleb and your ponytail. She's not getting in the boat and she's gonna go into the house and start shit. They should have let her. They should have let her go into the house and just start some beef before she left. My favorite was a little bit quiet this week. Strap was kind of in her box because they banned fighting. She doesn't need fighting to keep a personality going. She has the best personality in there. She's Eneli Yappa. We love to see it. This week she had her girly back on and it seems like she's got a couple more wigs in her case, so I want to see more. If there's one person that I hope is successful after this, I hope it's her. I hope she gets in touch with Brand Risk. I hope she does some fights, or I hope she just streams. I do hope she locks in and does her big one after this because she's entertaining. The one highlight girl for me this week was No Inglay because she was reading that Bible while everybody was crashing out and saying let us pray because a demon just took over my friend Matumbo's body. Let us pray. I respected that a lot. Another highlight for me in this episode I almost forgot to say was, I don't know if everybody noticed, but during the fight scenes in the end of the episode, they had like the voiceover guy from Explore With Us, I think it's called, EWU, I guess. I think it's a channel with 3 letters, but there's multiple channels like that and they just cover crime stories. Phantom always reacts to them to Crime Times. If you watch Phantom, you've probably seen them. But they had the voiceover guy literally narrating these fights and I loved that. I actually loved that. That was cherry on top for me.
Bambi seeks help from an ally. While Matumbo was hoping for a rematch, she instead just missed the group headed to the club.
It's the detailing. Like Druski and his production team, they look at the detailed. They're just brilliant. This episode was definitely a makeup for last week because last week felt a little bit like a filler episode, but I really enjoyed this week's episode. There was a lot. We had dates for Druski as well this week. He had the boat dates. He got intimate. Like, that's what I'm saying. Matumbo got a lot of screen time this week. She's got personality. She's got a lot to give. Her date was actually really funny because she got the food date this week and we had Milkshake crashing out because how dare he feed another bitch food and not her. She was like, well, I can eat this, 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 and this, and you can only eat chicken tenders.
Potato wedges, a double cheese, and a 10-piece.
I was like, girl, can you actually lower your blood pressure over somebody else eating food? That's her argument about everything, is she can eat, you can't eat. She can eat more than you. Keep your flex. Let me know all of your favorite parts of this video in the comments below. I love reading the comments. I want to talk to you guys in the comments. Next episode will probably be a good one as well. We've got another OnlyFans bitch coming. I can't remember her name, but Druski did pull a publicity stunt for her a while back going to a basketball game with her. But we also got Uncle Charleston coming. Charleston White is a crackhead, but we respect him. He's our uncle, okay? He's gonna probably bring some entertainment. We also have Amaya from Love Island. I've not watched American Love Island. I've heard she's entertaining and she did win the show, so I'm assuming she's entertaining. I'm looking forward to next week. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that video, and I will see you guys there.